This week on Days of Our Lives, the line between salvation and destruction has never been thinner. From the moment Marlena gasps, "They found him," to Susan's haunting prediction about a grave, every second of this preview teases the collapse of something precious, and the rise of something far more dangerous. John Black has been found, but the danger is just beginning. A miracle cure is stolen, a DeMera family secret explodes, and Philip's greed may doom the one man who needs saving most. Let's dive into the biggest spoilers and most shocking predictions for May 12th through May 16th, and why this week could reshape Salem forever. Greed always comes with a price, and this week, Philip Kuriakis is about to learn just how high that price can be. On the surface, Philip may appear to be a man taking initiative, acting swiftly to save Bo Brady's life. But dig deeper, and you'll see something far darker. This isn't just a bold plan. It's a reckless, selfish, and possibly catastrophic move that puts countless lives at risk. It all begins with a single phone call. In a shadowy corner of Salem, Philip makes contact with Kevin, a lab technician working under Dr. Jeffrey Russell. The goal? Simple: steal Versavix, a revolutionary, experimental drug that could be Bo's last shot at survival. But the stakes couldn't be higher. Versavix isn't just rare, it's locked down in one of the most secure pharmaceutical labs in the country. And stealing it isn't just illegal, it's potentially deadly. Philip approaches Kevin with vague reassurances and veiled threats. He plays the desperation card, tugging at Kevin's conscience, telling him a man's life hangs in the balance. But the truth is, Philip is also chasing something more: power, control, redemption. He wants to be the one who saves Bo. He wants the recognition, the victory, the praise. Kevin, caught between ethics and manipulation, agrees. But this decision sets off a chain of events that neither of them can control. Soon, Kevin is seen slipping into the lab, his hands shaking, his conscience fraying. He doesn't just swipe one vial, he takes everything. A full tray of Versavix samples. Every last drop. Philip thinks he's just secured the miracle. But miracles are fragile, especially when they're stolen. While Philip's dark deal unfolds behind closed doors, Sean Brady and Steve Johnson are executing a very different kind of plan. These men are no strangers to danger, but this time, it's not about taking down an enemy or escaping a trap. It's about saving family, saving Bo. They know about Versavix. They know it might be Bo's only hope. But unlike Philip, they choose strategy over shortcuts. Honor over deception. Their plan is methodical, calculated, and based on weeks of surveillance and coordination. They wait until the moment is right. Late at night, the lab is quiet. The building sleeps. And under cover of darkness, Sean and Steve move in. There's no room for error. Bo's condition is deteriorating fast. If they don't get the drug tonight, they may never get another chance. But as they reach the secure storage cabinet, their hearts sink. The door is already open. The lock? Tampered with. And worst of all, the Versavix is gone. Not a single vial remains. In that crushing moment, the realization hits: they're too late. The plan, meticulously crafted, painfully precise, has been destroyed by one man's impulsive greed. Philip got there first, and while he may think he's won, the truth is far more disturbing. There are whispers, rumors that the vials may have been mishandled. That they were damaged in transport. That they broke. If true, Bo's only chance is gone. And Sean is devastated. He stares at the empty shelf, fists clenched, knowing the mission he swore to complete has failed. And worse, it didn't fail because of a villain, it failed because of family. Steve, trying to hold back his rage, mutters just one word: Philip. Now, they're left with nothing but guilt, regret, and the unbearable question: did we just let Bo die? Truth can be freeing, or it can destroy everything in its path. And for Johnny DeMera, this week marks a moment of reckoning. After days of silence, Johnny finally opens up to Chanel, revealing a horrifying truth he's tried to bury deep inside: I wished EJ was dead. His voice is low, cracking. His eyes are filled with regret. He's not proud of what he felt, but he can't deny it. That night at the pub, Johnny was overwhelmed. Years of resentment, bitterness, and betrayal had reached a boiling point. He had a gun. He had the motive. And for a moment, just a moment, he wanted EJ gone. But did he pull the trigger? Johnny insists no. He swears that despite the fury, despite the darkness in his heart, he didn't do it. He may have confronted EJ. He may have threatened him. But he didn't fire the shot. Still, the confession is damning. Especially with Paulina Price on the warpath. She's determined to get answers, and Johnny is firmly in her sights. She questions his every word, his every movement that night. She isn't just looking for the truth, she's looking for justice. And then comes the final blow. Roman Brady reveals to Kate that Johnny disappeared from the pub with the gun right before the shooting. It's not just suspicion anymore. It's evidence. As the web tightens around Johnny, Chanel is left reeling. Can she believe the man she loves? Or is he hiding something even darker? In Salem, no one is ever fully innocent. And Johnny's truth, no matter how heartfelt, may not be enough to save him from the consequences. In another corner of town, joy and dread collide in one breathtaking moment. Marlena Evans receives a call that shakes her to her core, but for the first time in what feels like forever, it's good news. A voice on the other end of the line says what she's been praying to hear: they found him. John Black is alive. The flood of emotion is instant. Marlena's voice quivers as she repeats the words aloud, disbelieving. They found him. It's a moment of raw, fragile hope. She pictures him walking through the door, smiling, safe. She pictures their reunion, the embrace, the tears, the second chance they never thought they'd have. But across town, someone else is trembling. Susan Banks. The moment John is found, Susan is struck with a feeling she can't shake. She pauses, her face pale, her voice barely above a whisper. It feels like someone just walked across my grave. The words chill the air. Susan has always had visions, feelings. She's been dismissed, laughed at, doubted. But she's rarely wrong. And this time, the feeling isn't just cold. It's ominous. She sees something that others don't. A shadow over John. A darkness that lingers, even in the light of his return. Susan tries to warn Marlena. She says she senses something's wrong, that John's return isn't the miracle everyone thinks it is. That something else is coming. Something devastating. Marlena, overwhelmed with hope, doesn't want to hear it. She begs Susan to be wrong. But Susan's voice shakes. She knows what she felt. And if her instincts are right, John may have escaped captivity, only to walk straight into a greater danger. Susan Banks has had many strange visions in her life, but this one is different. Heavier, colder. After the moment she senses someone walking across her grave, a weight settles on her chest. It isn't just fear, it's certainty. Something terrible is coming, and it's connected to John. She confides in Marlena, hoping her instincts are wrong. I know he's alive, but it feels like something else was brought back with him, she says, eyes wide with dread. Marlena, caught between elation and unease, tries to stay grounded. She tells herself that Susan's intuition is just paranoia. That John is safe now. That the worst is over. But deep down, even Marlena begins to feel it, the slight tremor beneath the surface. The sense that they've celebrated too soon. And when Susan begins to describe what she saw, a vision of a coffin, surrounded by firelight and shadow, Marlena can't help but go still. Could John's return be the beginning of his end? Was he followed? Was something awakened in him during his captivity, something no one, not even Susan, fully understands yet? The feeling grows stronger with each passing day. Susan's visions become darker, more fragmented. She sees blood. She sees silence. She sees finality. But will anyone believe her before it's too late? Because in Salem, every miracle comes at a price. And this time, the cost may be John Black himself. So here we are, standing on the edge of a week that could shatter everything. Philip Kyriakis thinks he's saving Bo Brady, but instead, he may have destroyed Bo's only hope. Sean and Steve's mission has collapsed. Their desperation is growing, and time is slipping through their fingers. Johnny's confession threatens to tear the DiMera family apart, and Paulina's investigation could turn whispers into charges. John Black has been found, but Susan knows that the story isn't over. Her prophecy looms like a storm cloud over Marlena's joy. And beneath all of it, a question echoes through Salem. What if the real tragedy is still coming? This is not a normal week on Days of Our Lives. This is a turning point. A collision of secrets, betrayal, and fate. And when the dust settles, someone may not survive. Thank you for joining us in today's deep dive. If you're just as shaken as we are by what's ahead, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more updates, and leave your predictions in the comments below. Will John make it home safely? Will Bo ever get the cure? And will Philip's mistake cost more than just a vial of medicine? We'll be back soon with more breakdowns, twists, and emotional fallout from Salem. Until then, stay curious, stay bold, and stay watching Days of Our Lives.